What? Updates with the cartel market in the future? Huh? Credit syncs? Oh my goodness! We will talk about it. Hello, my SWTOR brothers and sisters, and how is everyone doing today? I kind of guess this is part 2 of the video series of us breaking down the interview that the Bad Feeling Podcast boys had with Keith and Eric Musco. So let's get into it. Today we're going to talk about the cartel market and some of the possibilities of changes that might be coming down the road and whether or not we think these are good ideas or they're not. So, where are we right now in the cartel market world? So Keith was talking about how everyone at BioWare, they're very pleased with how the cartel market is working now. I know before you get all like, well, of course they do, they're all money grubbing ass, butt nuts. Well, no, a little bit, but no. I think what it is that the big reason they're happy where it is because the direct sales that have been happening for about a year or so now, have been so wildly successful. And I think that's a good thing. And they're going to continue doing that with the direct sales because they think it's important that people, players, us in the community, are able to get a piece of an item or whatnot from a hypercrate from a direct sale rather than, relying on the RNG gods and just hoping the RNG gods are having a really good day that day and really love them. Or in my case, the RNG gods in this game at least hate me. Sometimes I do well, but man, the last time I got 2 hypercrates, it was horrible to the point where I don't even buy them anymore. I don't even sink money into it anymore. But with that said, they like the direction direct sales are going. Not only that, they're going to continue doing hypercrates. They said, they still like doing packs. They're going to continue doing packs. That's just like a staple in this game, right? Yeah, sometimes you have like a big content patch coming up or the expansion or whatnot, like a 5.8 or a 5.9 or a 6.0. You have that coming up. So they'll do hypercrate stuff for that. They'll also do direct sales of bringing stuff from back in yonder year that is not available anymore, or they'll just take stuff out of the packs, and that is something they're going to continue doing. It's been a wildly successful, as I said, which means there is money coming in the coffers, and we're going to talk a little bit about that in just a little bit, and why I think there's a lot of money coming into the coffers as well. So some of the things they're thinking about, they've been listening to the community. A lot of people in the community have been talking about how the prices on these items just seem a bit high. Like some of the lightsabers on the cartel, on the CM, you're just sitting there going I don't want to spend 7,200 cartel coins, let alone purchase that with real money. I don't want to do that. No, children will go hungry. No gas, no water. Spent all the money. RNG gods hate me. So, yeah, that's the thing. So they were thinking about ways of okay, well, maybe instead of just dropping things drastically, to which, I think they're thinking about, okay, well, we'll think about, dropping some of the prices on stuff. And this is something Keith mentioned, was putting an item, let's say it's the Satil Shan armor set, not just on the cartel market, but also as a world drop. Either from a world boss or some heroic or something, where there's a percentage chance that you can get the armor set. Or say there's 5 world bosses and one holds a piece of the armor set, yada yada yada. You have to go kill them. I think that's a great idea. They do stuff like that in World of Warcraft, where only certain mobs out in the world, certain world bosses, only hold the keys to some of the gear you're looking for. I think that's a splendid idea. And part of that is, the reasoning for that is okay, so you don't want to spend the money. We totally get that. Okay, awesome. You might not have the money, but you might have the time. So that right there becomes a time sink. Because World of Warcraft is like mount hunting, right? You wait a week, you kill the same boss again, and you don't get the mount. You go back a week later when everything resets, And you do that all over again until, you finally actually get something. I will highly admit I did that for a year with a mount, and I finally got it a year later. Some people have still been working on that same mount for 10 years. I don't even want to talk about it. I got banned from a chat because I kept getting success on getting rare mounts to drop for me. When people have been spending almost their entire, gaming life getting that mount to drop. So if I can just get the RNG guys to have the same type of, love for me in SWTOR that they do in World of Warcraft, that'd be amazing. But I like this idea of putting stuff out in the world for people to actually go, make it a multiplayer thing, make it a group content type of thing for people to get together with their buddies and friends to go out there and try to farm stuff. Because it's an MMO, right? We're all about farming. We're a farming community here. We enjoy the farm. We enjoy the time spent in it. Because it progresses us towards something rather than just a bang, out of wallet purchase. I think that's a great idea. And I hope they really commit to that, and I hope they actually bring that about. Because I think that would solve a lot of issues with people who talking about the price, and they don't want to go to the GTN, because that sucker right there is going to be about 200 quadrillion credits, when in reality, I would probably buy it for 2 million credits. You want to talk about overinflation. But speaking of that, and dovetailing into that segue right there, good job, high five to me. Money sinks. That's also something they are thinking about. They're playing with the idea of doing money sinks for stuff as well. In World of Warcraft, I'm going to go back to that model again. They do that for some mounts as well, like the Traveling Tundra Mammoth, which is like 100,000 gold or 10,000 gold. Either way, in WoW, getting currency is a lot harder than it is in SWTOR. So if you had a couple million gold in WoW, you would be like a freaking rich person. Let me tell you. In SWTOR, and you would probably be like low middle class. Just saying. But they have that. Games have this type of thing, and I think that's almost a good thing for SWTOR to do. Mainly because to get a lot of credits out of the economy. And that's a good thing too for the economy, because you want to pull that money out of it just so inflation doesn't kill everything. You have the inflationary value of these things are worth 5 trillion credits, and some things are worth like a credit, 2 credit, 50,000 credits, whatever. So I'm a capitalist economically, so I get it. Supply and demand, I'm all for that. But, when there's so many credits, you're swimming around in credits on your fleet. It's like, oh man, there's a credit wave again. I'm just going, ooh, just swimming, credits in my beard. That's actually not a good thing, especially if you're someone who plays a GTN like I do. Yeah, so I think money sinks are a big thing, and if you can get the Satil armor set for a big money sink, let's say, I don't know, 5 million credits. I think that's a reasonable price for the full set. Then so be it. That's 5 million less credits in the economy. Go out and get some more. It's not that hard. I'm telling you. So that's a couple things they have been thinking about doing with the I can never say it correctly. Cartel Market. And another thing that makes me think that the Cartel Market is doing really well, money-wise, is because they're coming up with these ideas, kind of saying, okay, well, we don't necessarily want you to always reach into your wallet to get cartel coins. So let's make it to where you invest your time, where you invest your in-game currency of credits to something, which kind of tells me that, yeah, they're doing pretty okay with the money coming in. I could be wrong on that one, but to me, that's what it appears like, that's what it seems like when it comes down to those things. Sorry, I keep looking here because I keep like, what's going on? Oh, I see my beautiful beard. It's amazing. So, it's also kind of easy to get cartel coins in the game, because if you subscribe, you get 500 right there. You get 500 cartel coins a month. So wham bam, thank you, man. And if you get the security key, that's another 100. So you're doing about 600 a month right there. So if you just save it, wait a couple months, save it, well, bam, you can go get it. There's other ways to get into it too outside just purchasing it. You keep leveling a character, different classes. You can even do it on different servers. Each time you level a class, you get some cartel coins from that. It's not a lot, but it does add up. And refer a friend. or the referral link like I have below. You should hit that, it'd be great. You also get cartel coins from there as well. And one of the reasons why I say to hit it for mine is because not only do you get something, I get stuff. It's great. But that's not the main reason. The main reason is because, you know, if I get stuff, I can get stuff for more giveaways. And I know you guys love giveaways on here. But yeah, those are some interesting ways to get cartel coins out there. And I think that's a good idea for either a money sink or putting stuff out in the world for a world boss. I think that is great. So those are some of the things that came out from the interview about what Keith is thinking about doing when it comes to the cartel market. I can't say it correctly. Anyways, my friend, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you don't, I apologize for sucking so much. Or downvote the crap out of it. That's fine. You know, I only cry a little bit behind in the darkness in my closet. Please like me. if you do like me, if you do like what's going on here, make sure you hit that sub button. Become part of this SWTOR freak family out here on the YouTubes. We would love to have you. And remember, preach the good word of the beard and may my beard shine upon you. And remember to be kind. It's about community. And we'll see you later. Good day.